Ever since my last video, how I made 30,000 gold in Classic WoW, I've got a ton of new people coming into my streams and saying, yo, Barack, is there anything else? Like, is there any extra tips and tricks you could give us to, really boost that gold? And today, in this video, I wanted to talk about one of those tricks. I do have a couple. I can't give all the secrets away. But one of those tricks, which we joke about a lot, we call it PVAH, or Player versus the Auction House. Basically, by now, I'm sure everybody has an alt tune that they use just for banking and just for storage. This is mine right here. I know someone's going to ask. It's the Mantle of the Fire Festival. But basically, on a PVAH tune, you're just playing the Auction House. So this is the character I use to flip things and basically hold a bunch of my random greens and stuff. You haven't seen him in the video. I usually make my 500 kill series with a different character just for organizational sake. But most of the gold on this character has come from just flipping the greens and stuff that I sent him, or obviously flipping stuff on the auction house. So I got a bag full of random stuff here, and I'm going to talk about some extras. But basically in this video, I just want to talk about things that you should be keeping your eye out on the auction house and that you can flip for very easily. So I don't really have like a list or anything. I'm just going to go off the top of my head. When I'm doing boosts or streaming, sometimes if I have a minute to kill, I'll hop on this character and I will look for things to flip. And a lot of people have no idea what I'm doing, so hopefully I can, make a link for this video and people will understand. So anyways, starting off, as you can tell, I like dragons, alright? I'm like Khaleesi. They call me the mother of dragons on this server. Because whenever I come to the auction house, I check for whelplings. As you can see, there's none on the auction house right now. So this is one of the things that I'm holding and hoarding. I could sell them now and probably make a pretty penny, but, people like vanity and stuff, and cosmetics usually end up not fluctuating too bad from expansion to expansion. So I'm actually hoarding most of these dragons, but obviously I could sell them right now and make a pretty profit. So keeping with the pets though, I always check for oozling pets. As you can see, they're super cheap right now. This is disgustingly cheap. But on your server, they could be more. I know on Bigglesworth, they're worth a couple hundred more than this. But I always like to check for the oozlings. Sometimes these guys are going for like 600 gold. If I was smart, I'd probably buy all these three and try to flip them right now. But I'll leave that to some business major somewhere. Next up, when it comes to the pets, there's one more. Go ahead and type in Caw. As you can tell, one of these is not like the others. The Parrot Cage, Hyacinth Macaw. I have a video on this guy. One of my favorite 500 kill videos, actually. I have a video of me trying to farm this guy. And man, if this thing actually sells pretty well. I have one on my warrior. I bought one for my friend, and I've actually sold 2 or 3 from flipping. So a lot of times, questers will be out in Stranglethorn, and they won't actually know how much this bad boy's worth. And I mean, yeah, you can feel bad about making a pretty penny off somebody who doesn't really know exactly what this thing's worth, right? I mean, I have literally seen this on the auction house for like 200 gold, and the fact that you can flip it for 2k is I mean, it really is, to me, absolutely mind-boggling. So, out of all these things, keep your eye out for the Hyacinth Macaw. So, moving on from gear, though, you should always check for the Ace of Beasts. As you can see, this is actually my alt, Parrot Cage. I know, brilliant. Ace of Beasts, super, super, super expensive. For some reason, I've seen this thing go down to like 400 or 500 gold. Don't ask me why. It's an easy sell for 2k on my server. So, be sure to keep on the lookout for Ace of Beasts. So, for the next thing, also the Librarian of Verocity. As you can see, Librams usually go for pretty cheap, so sometimes you'll see people put up Librams of Verocity for like 1 gold, 2 gold, which is just absolutely nuts. I don't think there are any Verocities for sale right now on my server. It doesn't look like it, but yeah, Librams of Verocity, super, super, super useful. While we're talking about Librams too, another thing you can keep your eye out for are if you're Alliance, the totems, so like the totems of storms. Right now, there are a lot of them. But keep your eye out for the Totems of Storms for Alliance and the Relics for Horde. As soon as the pre-patch comes out, everybody and their moms is going to want to be leveling a Paladin or a Shaman. So it could be really useful to keep your eye out for the Totems and the Relics. And obviously the Paladin and the Shaman gear. But everybody knows that. You're not here for that. You're here for the good stuff. So on that note, I got 2 more things that I want to share. I've made so much gold off of, if you just go to weapons, hit level. It's really late at night, so there's not that much stuff listed right now. But go hit level and look for low-level weapons with the enchant weapon spell power. I cannot tell you how many skinning knives I had sniped. I actually got this one for like 5 gold. You can't really see it because my particle effects are on low. But this skinning knife has 30 spell power. I got it for like 10 gold, dude. I have no idea. I think what happens is people just finish leveling their characters with that item. And then I don't have a need, so they put them back on the auction house. And excuse me, if you don't know, it's really nice to have low-level items with very powerful enchants, because they're kind of like BOA items from retail, but in classic. So I think those are really cool. And then last but certainly not least, guys, you have to always check for one of the most popular items on my entire channel. You gotta check for the first aid hat. Or sorry, the first mate hat, dude. The first mate hat, it's best for transmog for all of classic WoW. It's worth so much gold. I've seen it sell for like 3K. When I made my videos killing the pirates again in Stranglethorn, I got one of those hats and I put it on without knowing how rare it was. And yeah, that was an easy way to spend 3K. So I do have that hat. I do love that hat. And basically, this video might seem really random, but what I'm trying to tell you is if you're just in the auction house, you should make it a habit to look for items that you know you can flip. Now, obviously, you can do things like herbs and ore and all that stuff. But I'm just trying to tell you things that I have personally made thousands of gold off flipping. And it might be different for you. Maybe you have some weird items. If you do, definitely let me know in the comments. But a ton of people were asking me just what the hell I was doing at the auction house buying all this random stuff. So keep your eye out for all those weird items. If you have any, let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for all the support lately on the channel, on the Twitch. I'm putting so much time into the Twitch. It's actually gross right now. So that's why the videos are taking a backseat. Also, I haven't gotten a damn beta key. Thank you very much, Blizzard. I would love to keep going on the 500 kill series, but Blizzard just won't let me go through that damn portal right now. So keep your eye out for those. They should be returning soon. But until then, that's going to do it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Parrot Cage. Good luck on your auction house flips. Let me know what you're flipping and hoarding and all that stuff in the comments. And let me know if you got any ideas for videos in the comments below. But damn, I'm really starting to ramble, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Parrot Cage. Take it easy. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Till we meet again.